Hello, my friends. I'm so glad that you could join me today for Miss Elizabeth Reed's. I know that we've been reading some books that are from the Tales That Tell the Truth series, and they're really fantastic books, and I love them all, and they've been helping us remember some really, really important things about God's big story. But today I want to read a book. It's a little different. It talks about who we are and who God made us to be. And so the book we're reading today is called What's So Wonderful About Webster. And this book is by Stephen and Alex Kendrick, and it is illustrated by Daniel Fernandez, and it is published by B&H Publishing Company. So let's get started. Attention, everyone, announced. Yay, cheered the kids. Oh, no, Catherine said. We'll never beat the fifth graders. They are really big. But I can run as fast as a bolt of lightning, said Caleb. I can jump rope 1,000,000 times without stopping, bragged Hannah. Maxwell's hand shot up. I just got a frisbee and can do the frisbee throw. Emma bounced on her seat. I can stand on my head for 10 minutes without falling over. Hey, Webster, whispered Herbert. What should I do for field day? Well, you did well at the egg race last year, answered Webster. Oh, yeah, great idea. What are you going to do? I can't tell you. It's a surprise, Webster mumbled. Webster's hands started to sweat. He couldn't think of anything he was good at, except for maybe eating peanut butter, but he was pretty sure that that wasn't an event. The next Webster watched Maxwell throw his new frisbee. Aren't you left-handed? Maybe you should throw with your other hand, Webster suggested. Great idea, Maxwell said. Webster walked to the corner of the playground to try his new jump rope. After 4 jumps, he tripped and fell into a... Hannah giggled. Maybe you should jump instead, Webster said. Hannah untangled the rope and began to jump really fast. But she did not jump 1,000,000 times, he noticed. Only 67. You can borrow it if you want to practice, said Webster. Really? Thanks, said Hannah as she ran off. After school, Webster asked his mom for some eggs and tried carrying them across his yard on a spoon. But he kept dropping them, and soon his yard looked like it had been bombed by an army of chickens. Look at all those broken eggs down there. The next day, Webster tried throwing his frisbee, but his neighbor's dog, Barfy, caught it and ran off down the street. Webster always thought Barfy was the worst name for a dog. At dinner, Webster told his parents the tragic news about field day. He asked if he could stay home the next day because he wasn't feeling well. But Mom said he didn't have a fever. Why don't we ask God to help you find what you're good at, she said. But I'm not good at anything, Webster mumbled. Not true, said his dad. You're good at a lot of things. Webster wasn't so sure. He could only think of one thing he was good at. He walked to the kitchen to find some peanut butter. The jar was empty. He dropped his head and slowly shuffled back to his room. At bedtime, Mom and Dad prayed for Webster and gave him a big hug. After they left, he remembered a story in the Bible and got down on his knees to pray. Please, God, will you make it rain for 40 days and nights and flood the whole earth so field day will be... Promised Noah that he would never flood the earth again. Webster sighed. At breakfast, his dad read Psalm 139:14. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. My soul knows it very well. Well, I'm not wonderful.